Good evening.
Good evening.
How you doing today, sir?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Just uh busy evening. Have some recording to do today. And
Right.
I see you did the same.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So who
Yeah.
did you work with today?
Who was I shooting?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was shooting Sergeant Miles and Winter. This model named Winter.
Okay. And this was for your production or content trade or
This is for Sergeant Miles production.
okay then.
Yeah.
So you basically a producer, cameraman, director. You pretty much you have your own company and you work for others, correct?
Correct.
Okay, man. So I mean, how I feel good being the man.
Man, it's definitely a blessing. I cannot lie. I'm very honored for the people that want to work with me and stuff like that because most people don't know when you start to actually see success. You've been doing it for a couple years in already, so now to get
Mhm.
the fruits of your labor actually coming in, it's a huge blessing because most people quit before they even see a dollar, so
Mhm.
I just kept it
Especially in this
moving.
day and age, especially in this day and age, because it's so microwave and stuff. But see, I'm gonna tell you what I find interesting though.
Yeah.
Guys stick around longer.
Yes, absolutely. I tell people that all the time.
Yeah, we stick around longer. It's the girls that they're here within for 10 months. About 5 years ago, it was considered 3 years. Now it dropped to 10 months.
Well,
The
no,
next year
in
you
my
about
opinion, it's six. To me, if a girl's
yeah.
still in 6 months, oh, after that, yeah. And if she makes a year, okay, she's
Uh,
cool. But it's between that 6 month and year period that man they be falling off like flies. Sometimes three
now
months.
now I'm gonna ask you this, cause I have my own theories on that. And
Okay,
then I let you answer this. I gotta do my particulars.
okay.
What do you contribute to them falling off so fast?
Um, so one is family life. um
Mm-hmm.
i.e. either they want to start a family or they start dating somebody or something along those lines, or like a family member probably see them so they're too embarrassed so they just stop because they feel like once they stop that means the family member is not going to see any more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
um some is also too, man, especially with today's production and stuff like that. I blame it on a lot of these producers. A lot of these producers would get them a new girl. They want this new girl to be quote unquote under their label. They will run her down, all the way. They get all the uses out of her, but not teaching her the game as far as how she can make money long term. You see what I'm saying? They give
Mm.
her just
Yeah.
enough knowledge that she'll hang around, and they make sure she get just enough money that she's
Mm-hmm.
okay. But then somehow, some way, she'll link up with another girl somewhere else, and they'd be like, "Oh, well, you can make this much money," and the girl's like, "Well,
Mm-hmm.
they told me over here I can only do this," and they'd be like, "Shit, like there's so much money out here." And so
Yeah.
sometimes after that, they feel so burnt out and so used up that they just be like, fuck this industry.
Oh yeah. Now let me go and do these particulars, and then I got to
Yeah,
answer you on that. Hello,
yeah.
everybody, and welcome to the Smokers Lounge here on Anchor, the perfect app for anyone who's trying to start their own podcasting career. All you got to do is download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm and start potting today. I'm your host, Captain Arthur Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Y'all know what it is. Find my porn links, social media links, as well as my music links, all with one links, allmylinks.com/porn rap star. We have two wonderful sponsors. The first one is the Facebook and LS community, lsworld.com. Go there today and get yourself a profile, start your journey or continue your journey into the life of kink. Our other, excuse me, sponsor is Eroticism Magazine. And they're right now doing monthly subscriptions. That's right. Every month they drop a new magazine. I'm talking about the sexiest ladies from around the world doing some freaky and naughty shit in their pages. Get it paperback or get it digital. Either way, get it. Go to eroticismmagazine.com and get your subscription today. Also, we're a proud member of the GW District Black Podcasting Network. I'm talking about multiple podcasts giving you the Black experience, plus experience from shopping, where you get the opportunity to buy products from over 500 Black-owned retailers, shops, and sellers. So go to shopgwdistrict.com. Buy Black, support Black businesses to build the Black economy and create generational wealth. Monday night on K97 FM, the radio station for the porn business. Monday Night Smoke, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can listen to me and somebody talk about the business of porn. So tune in to K97 FM every Monday night and catch this smoke. Also, we got a new place where you can find the lounge. I'm talking about Skyhawk After Dark TV. So go to skyhawkafterdarktv.com and check me out every Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday. So the difference is Saturday and Sunday is in the morning. Wednesday, 3 p.m.
What's up? What's up?
Sometimes the call drops, and when it does, I just punch you back in. But the good thing is I got through the particulars. So with that being said, tell everybody your name, man. Tell them who you is.
so this is Hektek from Hektek Desires, also CEO and of my new series, Drybone.
Okay, no doubt. Well, we're going to get into all that, but I had to answer you on what you were talking about earlier. From my experience of managing girls, it wasn't that, well, I don't know how it is now. But a lot of it was the girls more so than the guy. And the reason why I say that, they thought after working with us, they knew more than us. And then another person come with a shinier car and they decide to jump in it. You know what I'm saying? And then after they jump in it and they ain't got the same support, they're not getting the same help. They didn't know everything that they thought, even though you was teaching them.
Right.
They get out the business. So it's a combination. It's kind of like, I don't know, because I know, like, for example, I had one girl, she swore up and down after 6 months of working with me. Now, mind you, I didn't help her make money, get known in the whole nine. She swore up and down she knew more. I couldn't tell her that, period. Right. So then she went on and left. A year later, she's out the business.
Right.
So don't get it twisted. There are producers that fuck it up.
Yeah.
Fuck the girls up because of the PSD, which I always talk about that what ladies don't understand, men have PSD as well as the women do. Speak to
that. Man, you would not even believe how many producers will legit cuff these girls. Like, case in point, say a girl's coming to Florida, say she's coming to Tampa, right? That's where I'm from. I might reach out to that girl, right? And say, hey, I got some money for you, woo-de-woo. They will be like, nah, don't work with him. Or whatever the case may be. Not even knowing who I am or not even knowing nothing about me. But just because they might feel like, oh, my camera work might be better than theirs, or my connection might be better than theirs. So they don't want the girls to go elsewhere and get these little gems that, people talk. So they'd drop a little gem and the girl be like, for real? I didn't know I could go on this site and make woo-de-woo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, that goes back to what I said before, the normalization of the game.
Yeah.
Because for some of these producers, now, how many years you been in the game?
Honestly, I've only been in doing hardcore for January, be 3 years.
Okay, 3 years. All right.
Yeah.
It was harder to get into the business as a producer even 3 years ago.
Right. Facts.
Do you agree?
100%.
Okay. Once again, because it is easy, it's easy for a woman to become a producer. Thus, it's easy for them to get in contact with some of these girls. Because 100%. Because the simple fact of that The gatekeeping is gone.
Yes.
Been gone.
Yeah.
When girls figured out I can use a cell phone, when OnlyFans became the shit, when porn stars, porn producers, porn directors got devalued, because of this era, this why we got this problem.
Yeah, 2020 fucked a lot of shit up. It fucked a lot of shit up, yet it put a lot of stuff in perspective, right? Because of the OnlyFans situation, everyone and everybody felt, oh, I could just go on here and sell pictures and that'd be it. Or I could go ahead and sell masturbation, solo clips, whatever. If you really pay attention to those girls who have that mindset, they don't last long. Or they do their OnlyFans for a little stretch, then they stop it. And then when they down on their luck, they kick it back up. I've consulted for a lot of girls for OnlyFans. So they send me their link. I go through them. And most of the time, there's normally three things that I normally ding everybody on when I do a consulting, right? The first thing is their pricing. Yeah. These girls do not want anyone to feel their cheap hose.
But yet, right? hold on. But yet they charge cheap, but go ahead.
Right. But in their mind, charging $20 a month is not being cheap. However, I tell them if I'm gonna pay $20 a month, and your quality and your content is not on par with some of the bigger names that's charging $5 to $10, why am I coming and rebuilding or rebilling? So you would get a sucker the first month, but they're not coming back because they're like, this is trash. And for the most part, when I scrub their sites, most of it is them in the shower. Most of them's using these fucking bullshit Snapchat filters. Most of it's like they're using phones from 10 years ago. The picture quality is so trash. And then they'll be like, I don't know why people ain't signing up to my site because your content is trash.
And see, the other part of that too is what happened. You had girls like Miss B Nasty who wanted to post how much they were making. Now, we know how women think when they see shit like that.
Yeah.
You know how men think we see it. Okay, tell me if I'm lying. Men, how the fuck she made that money? Okay, what did she do to make that money?
Facts.
That skinny bitch made all that money. I got bigger tits. I can suck more dick. They see it. They don't see the work she got to put behind it. They don't see that she figured out that I got to start. If you've been paying attention to it, she's starting to do porn now.
Yeah.
But on porn, which goes back to my point, it always come back to the porn star. If you want to make longevity, you gotta become a porn star. You want short term, you hustling in porn. Okay, back to my original point. They see she just playing her coochie. All these, just playing her coochie. Guess what they think it is? Just playing in my coochie.
Yeah.
Black Wall Street is now online, baby. That's right. Visit the GW District. Shop the very best in men's and women's apparel and accessories, home decor, office supplies, books, pantry items, and so much more. The GW District is a retail marketplace of Black-owned products and media. We're both veteran and Black-owned, and we're bringing you the best online shopping experience with products made by small businesses. Come and experience the GW District difference today at shopgwdistrict.com. That's shopgwdistrict.com. The GW District, a retail marketplace of Black-owned products and media.
That's right.
This app would have acted up, but we're gonna get through this shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried because the way it's cut, it's gonna be straight. But no,
I was saying a lot of girls didn't even notice, like a lot of especially beginning of 2020, a lot of girls were seeing clients, and the only way they were taking payments was through OnlyFans. So when the girls see these statements, they're not realizing this ain't her just selling pictures and videos. This is her selling pussy, which is nothing wrong with whatever. But it's always that most people don't see what it takes to really go into something. They just see the end results. So they think
Yeah.
by the end results, whatever their perception of that end result is, oh, it's that easy. Trust me, I had girls come in here and be like, oh, I can do porn. Someone offered me $3,200. Who offered you $3,200? Please point me in that direction for 30 minutes.
Which
Please.
is bullshit because trick price. And that's if
Right.
that really even.
Right. And you might show up and be 20 dudes ready to bang you out.
But see, also, once again, that's the reason why all this escort shit been getting thrown into porn. The paid content trade, the deposits, period. Like, I did a whole show discussing the paid content trade. I said it's bullshit. Because tell me if I'm lying about the logic. Why would I pay you and give you rights?
Right.
Because in essence, when I give you the scene, I'm giving you rights to the scene.
Right.
So why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? I'm either going to pay you or we're going to do trade.
And most girls are now starting to think that's normal. And I'm like, no, if I pay you, if someone from Hektek Desires pays you, I'm owning that content exclusively. There's no way in. And you have two options. Either you could take it or you could walk off. Either which way, I'm good.
Yeah, because or boo, you want content like that? Okay, let's do the paid gig, and then you do a second scene this content trade.
Correct. Which that is fine. I've done that.
Yeah, but see, like I said, it's because once again that term sex worker, it eats me.
It's a blanket statement.
Thank you. Because that blanket statement, these girls think they can bring that escort shit into porn and it will fly. Period. Goes back to the janky producers that are coming in. They think that's how it's supposed to be. Then they do that to one girl, they do that to another girl. Now every girl thinks that that's how it's supposed to be. But then when they come into big dog, they get embarrassed.
Yeah, because I've even had to talk to, other fellow producers. They starting off in the game, and I don't mind mentoring other people. So I've even told them, hey, if you set a budget for yourself, stay firm to that budget. If a girl's outside that budget, just be like, hey, boo, when I get that money up, I come back and revisit this. But as soon as you go into negotiation, you've already lost.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you stick with the prices you get. Like I had a girl sit and tell me she want to do that, and she had to share the name. But when I sat there and thought about it, I declined it. When she wanted to do a paid content, it was $400. And I sat there and said, wait a second. This same chick, I seen that she went and shot with another company. I know the company $500. $500.
Yeah.
She ain't getting no 800. She ain't getting no 1,000, even though she in the shop with Plumber Pass and all that, because I know Plumber Pass don't even pay that. But
no,
you
I know
tell
what they pay.
So you gonna tell me content trade, even though I'm shooting at the same level some of the motherfuckers you doing content trade with, you gonna tell me I gotta pay $400 for this content trade? No, because one, I'm not guaranteed. You might be cute and Hispanic, and you shop with these major companies. That don't mean that I'm gonna get my money back or get a sale.
I tell everyone if I'm not sure that I'm gonna get my ROI back, right? Especially if you start over 500, I start to get nervous, right? Not saying that I won't pay it, but over 500, I'm nervous because it takes a lot to get back $500 to $1,000.
Yeah, and see, too, this is what girls don't get. Even with established star, you don't know how the fan base is going to react because you can have established star, you can have Missy Stone. And she don't sell shit for your ass.
Correct. I've had situations. I was just telling that other producer I was talking about. I was just telling him, man, I had these bad little things. I mean, I'm like, nah, this shit's going to fly off the shelf. Ain't really move. I had gilfs that I shot with. That shit was moving like hotcakes.
Yeah. Because I keep telling everybody, and this is different between how women pick they men and we pick us. We base it off of what we know is popping and what she got popping. Females, I done heard, he got No, let's be real, boo. You got to trade with it. Y'all don't look at no numbers
Right.
because you can't look at numbers because 9 times out of 10 you got more followers than the nigga that hit you up.
Right.
So you can't go off of that. And what they normally do is they look at what girl he done shot with, and then of course, let me tell you what the conversation is. It ain't, well, is he a good male? Okay, they're gonna say he's a good male talent. They ain't gonna ask, did he sell? We'll ask that. Like, I'll step to you, like, well, how she sell for you?
Right.
Women don't have that conversation. How big his dick? Like, how good he fuck?
Right. How he look? What's his following? Because we in the age of clout chasing like a motherfucker right now. So if I had, now, granted, most people don't know what my Twitter impressions are, right? My Twitter impressions are no less than 500,000. I've been as high as almost 7 million, right? Now, this other person with 53,000 or whatever followers, their impression is low because there's no engagement. They feel like once they got that K behind their name, they made it. And I heard it from Drake. I think Drake said it in one of his songs. If your money don't equal your following count, what are we talking about?
Thank you.
So if you have 53,000 followers, but your bank account is negative 100, why are we having this discussion right now?
and that's what I mean. It's like this. Like I said, the reason why I did this podcast is for women and men, but with the women, so some of these girls coming in can see what it looked like to be a boss lady in this. They don't look at numbers. They don't think about the what if. Okay, what if this month it don't go good?
Right.
And they don't understand how much filming, because let's be frank, girls got to do more filming now than they ever had done ever in order to see them. Girls were seeing 5 to 6 to 8 years ago, and they ain't even had to shoot it half as much.
Facts, big facts. It's super oversaturated.
Yeah.
And I work with bosses. You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, boss women. I work with boss women, and I see how they move. So watching certain people move, the old saying is, if you want to be a millionaire, you got to surround yourself with millionaire people. So me, I'm a boss. I'm going to surround myself with other bosses, right? Because I don't know everything. And trust me, I learn shit every fucking day. But if they really want to boss up, they will look at some of these women that's true bosses signing checks and be like, all right, I need to get to that level. But no, they too busy about who's fucking who, or who's doing this, or how this looks to Twitter, or let me go viral, or let me do this. Like, all that shit at the end of the I don't give a fuck if you went viral yesterday. Today, everyone forgot.
Yeah. Yes, and yes.
Right. So you talking about what? Let's go viral. That's what you want? Listen, man, I don't care if I go viral or not. I'm looking at what it says. I'm looking at what my portfolio says. You see what I'm saying? I'm looking at long term, and that's a lot of problem with a lot of the younger people getting into this industry. And granted, I didn't look at long term when I was young neither. I mean, I did, but I didn't. You see what I'm saying? Or else I would have set myself up differently. But I'm looking long term, and I'm not even looking at my generation. I'm looking at the generation after me. That's the type of money I'm on.
Yeah. Yeah, because because to me, like I tell people, you want to make money in your sleep. That was about. And it was interesting, like when OnlyFans went down, how many girls are so dependent upon that one site.
Bro, they were crying.
It was sad. It was like this. If these girls was coming to do music, right?
Yep.
They would sign up for TuneCore, CD Baby, United Master, shouts out to them. I got my stuff on there.
Right.
And these companies put their stuff on multiple shit.
Right.
Girl that come in the porn, they automatically jump on the hot site and stick with that. It was funny. I laughed when girls had 2 OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I was like, why? You put, you're not even generating new whatever shit you doing. That's just a little tidbit shit that they don't understand. And then the other part of this, they didn't even get that they didn't. How many of them motherfuckers really got a rebuild, or they cancel and just got subscription for free or for 3?
Yeah. And OnlyFans, their term of service keep changing. Motherfuckers getting kicked off left and right still.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're, and I'm not saying that you should want to make sure that what you're getting your main source of income from ain't popping, but you also have to train, and that's the problem with OnlyFans. It's the fans training the talent. It's not the talent training the fans. Listen, if I don't post in months, guess what? I don't post in months. Not one motherfucker gonna jump in my DM talking about, hey, I'm waiting for new content from you. If you don't make this content, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel. I'll be like, well, cancel that bitch, because you ain't telling me what the fuck to do.
And OnlyFans will send you a fucking email talking about something you have it updated in a week. But see, that's why I told people, I said, no, OnlyFans saw how much money they were making with the sex workers. They also saw how they could push the sex workers. Now, what they didn't expect, that the fans would follow the sex workers, not the site. That's what they weren't expecting.
So, yes and no, right? So I have my own, conspiracy theory with that.
Yeah.
OnlyFans is trying to get that real money, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
I had a show about that. I talked about that. Go ahead.
Yeah. So they're trying to get that real money. What was crazy is when they pulled that rug up on the sex workers, of course, everyone's on Twitter complaining, and then it hit the news, and then it was the biggest news. Think about this, right? OnlyFans kicking off sex worker was the biggest news of that day. That's crazy as fuck to me. Not gas prices skyrocketed, not price of milk and eggs skyrocketed. OnlyFans. So when that happened, they had to come back and reassess, because they're like, shit. If we lose all of our kind of stocks, if we lose all these stocks, if our stocks start to drop because of this, we can't get the Alicia Keys. We can't get this one and that one to come on, because there's no value to them to join our site. So we have to keep it where it's still relevant and people are still talking about it in music videos and TV shows or whatever. So slowly but surely, there could be a migration of that vanilla A-listers come over to our site. So now, once that money kicks in, now we can book these motherfuckers
off. Yeah. But what happened was the celebrities came, but it didn't come in the way that they thought.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
And they fucked them up. So that's it. But look,
and they thought kicking them off that
Go ahead. Finish thought.
Oh, they thought about kicking sex workers off. It was going to make them come in drones, but like I said, that just dropped their stock too quickly.
Yeah, because they lost a lot of money within one day. They went from being $1 company to just a couple million.
right. Which, hey, still is like not bad, but yeah.
I'm sorry, it's different between $1 billion and a couple million. It's a huge difference. Yeah. So let's go to OnlyFans. Yeah. All right, brother. How did you get into the business?
All right. So this, long story short. So I moved back to Florida from another state that I was living in. We talked about that. So when I moved back, I got back into strip clubs, and I was doing strip club promotions, right? So I had a photographer that used to come to my events. He took pictures for me. Within a couple of days, I have the pictures. I'd be able to post them, whatever. So as we built that relationship together, I was like, hey, well, let me get a couple dancers. I go book a location. You're coming through this photo shoot. Woo-de-woo. I get these pictures back, and it'd be a win-win for everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we did that. A week turned into 2 weeks. 2 weeks turned into 3. And you know, by this time, the girls are like, "Where's my pictures?" And I'm like, "I don't know. This dude got a vanilla job, so I get it. He's probably busy." By the month out, he sends me back the pictures. None of them shits are edited, so I had to like do whatever. I had no understanding of editing, photography, none of that shit at this point, right? I did the best I can, sent it to the girls. Some girls were like, some girls were like, "Oh, I'm happy," because, you know, they have something to post, right? And at that moment, I was like, I would never, ever need another photographer ever again in life.
Damn, you sound like me. You sound like me. I had to pay for some of them photo shoots. I said I would do it my damn self. I'm looking at the way he would do it.
Right. So what I did when my homeboy bought me a camera for my birthday, I was like, "Hey, who wants to shoot? Who wants to shoot? Who wants to shoot?" Did a lot of free shit. You see what I'm saying? And that's another thing a lot of people don't understand. And sometimes to get to that bag, there's a lot of free shit you got to get to because you got to build your your portfolio. You got to build your brand. You can't build that shit by saying, "Hey, pay me, pay me, pay me." Well, what am I paying you for? Like, you have no track record, right? So did that. Had a lot of people that I knew that was in the fetish community. Got my feet into that. Started shooting them a little bit more. And then I went to AVN. This is when I really got into it. I went to AVN 2018 and 19. That was my first time going, right? And I made every excuse not to go. My people's like, "Nah, if you come, we got you." Boom, boom, boom. Somehow I made it. Whatever. But they saw my hustle. I would literally go to sleep at 7 o'clock in the morning, be up by 9, 10 o'clock, and do it all over again for like 5 days straight in Vegas. I was hustling. I had a dude that I just met. He was like, "Hey, well, I need someone to film some stuff for me." So I'm like, "All right." I sounded like MacGyver, right? I was like, "All right, give me that cell phone, give me this gimbal. I got a little bit of light. We gonna make it pop." And he was like, "Oh, hell no. I'm not getting shot on no cell phone." Boom, boom, boom. And I was like, "Bro, trust me." He's like, No. I was like, "Bro, trust me." So he's like, "All right, bet." So I shot the joint on their phone. And when he looked at the footage afterwards, he was like, "From now on, you're gonna be my if me and you in the same area, you're gonna shoot all my shit for me." Right? So after, learning the shit that I need to do on the phone, learning the shit I need to do on the camera, I invested in myself. I went from shooting on the camera to a little cheap little camera, whatever, DSLR. I went to shooting on that. And then I just invested and I just moved up. Now I shoot with my baby that I'm creating all the fire with. You see what I'm saying? But I invested in myself. But that's essentially how I got into this industry.
Okay, most definitely. So, how you run your set?
It's chilled as fuck. And what I mean by that is, like, most of the girls that work with me, I've even had girls that have been on professional sets be like, "Yo, you run your stuff more professional than these." You know what I mean? I just believe in, like, being professional on set. Like, we can laugh, we can kiki, but when it's time to work, it's time to work.
Yes, Lord.
So, and then what I try to do is I try to set the expectation up front. You see what I'm saying? So if I tell you you're going to come over here and do this blowjob scene, I'm not trying to fuck you in the ass by the end of the scene. It's going to be a blowjob scene. You see what I'm saying? And so then when they done, they be like, "Man, this was easy. This was chilled." Hey, you come on set, you fill out your paperwork, we knock the set out. I might have to do an interview with you at the beginning. You knock out the set. If you're getting paid, you get your paid. Hey, you got that money? Yep. All right, toodles. They ain't no hanging around. You got to go.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, especially when it's a pay gig. Anyway, now I understand.
Yeah.
We shoot throughout the day. That's a totally different story. Period.
Mm-hmm.
So do you be male talent for your company from time to time, or you just use straight up male talent altogether?
Listen, I started off myself. I still myself. I will use
Okay.
male talent here and there sparingly. And this is my
Mhm.
logic to this, right? And I
Yeah.
explained this to someone else. If I'm paying the location, if I'm booking the talent, the female talent, and if I'm preparing the cameras, so I bought all the camera equipment, woo de woo, and I can't perform, that's on me.
True.
If I'm doing the same stuff, good night. If I'm doing the same stuff and the next man can't perform, oh, bro, you owe me something. You gotta
Yeah.
run me my money.
Yeah, because to be honest, a lot of people are like, why don't you get? I used to get male talent every now and then, but
Yeah,
I tell anybody, you don't trust nobody better than yourself
right.
because you know this, and I've been there. You bring a guy on set, and it don't work out, and you have to step in.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And it's nothing worse. I done brought this dude in, his dick hung to his knee. He can't even get it hard.
Right.
You know what
He
I'm saying?
trying to mush this shit in.
Yeah, and it's just like, no, bro. And we on the time schedule, especially with my situation. Whenever I brought dudes in, it wasn't I was paying the girl or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And usually the guy was tested because my cameraman had worked with him prior.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's somebody that was just straight off the boat,
Yeah.
or worse, she wants to bring a male talent.
Oh,
Never
I hate that.
Never works out. Never ever worked out in any situation I had it happen.
Well, and in my situation too, I tell them because I get those questions all the time. Well, I only shoot with my boyfriend. I don't shoot with my husband. I only shoot with my man. And I'm like, I'm not paying you to fuck the same person you already fucking for free.
Basically.
y'all trying to double dip.
No, and then the funniest part about that, all these girls they be doing that couple shit, they be broken up within a year.
Right. And we talking about hey, can you take that content down? No, I could not.
No, you the one brought this dumb ass.
Right. Yeah.
No one told you to bring them. And I had girls that say that shit, and I had to tell them, let me explain something to you, babe. Part of doing porn is you have to fuck other dudes than the dude that you're fucking.
Right.
Because, and even if you are fucking the same dude, you have to make it seem like he's not the same dude. That's what
you got different camera angles and all that.
Yeah, because that's where the content creators is missing it, especially these couples.
Oh yeah.
Nobody want to see you fuck your man. I don't give a fuck if your man is wrong major.
Right.
Yeah, keep it 100.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, even though you might have some scenes where you say I fuck my boyfriend, there be some scenes that boyfriend ain't your boyfriend.
Right.
Period. But to me, still, the blueprint, resident male talent, and you work with other established male talent to get your cachet and to get your feature scene.
Right.
Period.
And the thing is, even for me, if I see you work with the same male talent too often, I'm like, this seems fishy. Y'all must be dating or something. Yeah, nah. I don't want to see it. Once I see you fuck twice, I'm kind of like, all right, well, what else y'all gonna give me?
Mm-hmm.
The wow factor is gone after 2 scenes, honestly, with the same person, unless y'all added different dynamics into it.
Yeah. Because see, that's the other thing that I used to do with girls. Even though I was a resident male talent, we role played. So even though you saw me in every fucking scene, you didn't see me as the same person. It's that variety. Right. These motherfuckers, it's the same motherfucker.
Wearing the same shit.
Doing the same shit. Y'all in the bathroom, she got the bonnet. And y'all
not the bonnet.
I hate when you motherfuckers want to use porn as a way to spice up your marriage. No, all you motherfuckers look good. I'm sorry.
Right. He said the vomit.
Yeah, because I mean, don't get it twisted. I mean, because you know we done had that people done had that conversation. I even had that conversation with my girl Marie Daly. I said I jumped for joy when she took pictures in some heels. Big motherfucker pictures in heels. They don't even want to wear heels in scenes no more, dog. And that was a standard.
Yeah. Bro, some of them don't even get their nails and feet done. Like, let's be all the way 100.
They don't even clean the bottom of their feet, nigga. Their feet be black as all.
And then the mud foot.
up there masturbating and want to point their toes. Man, you don't put your feet down, woman. Dirty ass feet.
Yo, yeah, I'm very particular. Now I don't always, especially for dry bone, I don't need them to wear heels because it's not one of those. I'm not really focused on your legs. I'm focused on the dry humping itself. You see what I'm saying? So for them, I'll be like, nah, you don't have to wear your heels or whatever the case may be, because no one's really, especially if it's not going to be seen. For most part, it's not going to be seen. So it's like whatever. You wearing them for me at that point. You see what I'm saying? But now if I'm doing like a promo, hey, boo, let's go get these. And if you cannot wear heels, that's fine. I know a lot of women can't. Get them wedges because they do the same thing.
Thank you. And give you more stability.
Yep.
Most definitely. Now, you mentioned dry bone. Explain to my listeners what dry bone is and the concept behind that series.
All right, so one day I woke up and I was like, because I'm kind of stepping away from a lot of hardcore, especially as myself as talent, right? So I'm like, all right, so where can I transition to? I started off kind of in the fetish world, so I'm gonna head back that way, right? So I'm like, what would interest me? And honest to God, when I thought of this concept, I was like, I don't think this shit would like do anything for me, right? Yeah. So what Drybone is, it's a dry humping series that ends in either a hand job or blow job. There's no hardcore sex with it whatsoever.
Okay.
Right? So pretty much it's me sitting down, a girl will pretty much dry hump me, aka hunching. She don't even have to take her clothes off. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get my dick hard, pull it out, put some coconut oil on it, boom, 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 watch that bitch melt, jack me off and suck my dick. But end the story.
Interesting. So how has the fans reacted to this? Because like I said, this is actually new and different because let's keep it 100. How often do you see a dry hump? You feel what I come from? Period. So this is like new and unique in every which way you can see. Like literally a first in porn. So how have the fans reacted to it?
So everyone asked me, even girls, other producers, male talent asked me, like, why dry humping? And this is the easiest way I explain it. I'm like, you remember when you were a teenager and you didn't even know how to put your dick in pussy or you didn't know nothing about sex, but you knew when y'all were hunching each other, dry humping each other, and y'all left, y'all are both horny as fuck, but that was the best euphoric feeling that you ever had. That was better than sex before you knew what it was. And most of the time when I explain it to people like that, they be like, yo, you're right. Because foreplay was a major thing when we were a teenager. We didn't just go on set and be like, oh, my dick hard, let me get some pussy. No, it wasn't like that. We were humping them legs. We were doing all kind of shit because, A, the girls weren't giving up the pussy like that. We had to turn them on for them to give us some pussy. So you rub that head of the dick on that, that clit. They'd be like, maybe I want to get some dick in this pussy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you find out what sex was, and you're like, this is the most disgusting shit ever.
Until you got that nut, you were like, can we do it again?
Right. So what I'm doing is I'm tapping into that euphoric teenage years when all you did was foreplay, And it was the best for both. Man, I've had girls leave sets and like, yo, can we fuck? Like, I need to fuck now.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
I'm gonna say I know them girls be horny as shit after them scenes.
yeah, but for the most part, if we ain't doing content trade, I don't got another one in the chamber. You gotta go home and fuck your dude. So tell him thank you.
She getting that house, that dude like you today.
Right. So and it's low maintenance on me. It's low issues. If I have a bad day, huh?
I said low maintenance on her, technically.
Right, because they don't even have to get naked. I think I've had out of all 20-something scenes that I've already shot, I think only one girl has ever got butt booty naked on it. And she wanted to. She's like, can I get butt booty naked? I'm like, if you want to.
Hey, she said, nah, I don't do it to full tilt. Fuck that.
Right. And bro, she changed because before her, I never did the POV thing, right? It was always wide angle. And when it was her, I did the POV, and I liked the way this dick looked to her face, and I was like, "Oh, I got," and I started doing POVs after that. So it's like it's 2 parts. So you get the dry humping part, and then the hand job and blow job is a POV.
Nice.
So even if I wanted to, I could technically separate them shits and sell just dry humping and sell just the hand job or blow job if I wanted to.
Yeah. So how central did the dry humping get? Because I'm pretty sure that y'all probably do a little kissing there, or what have you.
Some girls I do kissing. One girl I had, she was dry humping me, and I smacked the pussy one time. I was like, bah! And she's like, and I smacked again. She's like, and bro, I just went like a AK-47, like, bah! She's like, and she just started coming. And she's like, after that we did the scene, she's like, I've never had no one slap my pussy, and I've never come from that before. And I was like, oh, so you learned something new.
Ooh. Oh my God, I'm enjoying this interview here. Because like I said, the concept is very unique. It's not someone, it's very. You know, I mean, because like I said, one, no one ever thought about dry humping.
Right.
Something porn. You know,
right.
And like I said, it to me, that's why I say I'm pretty sure that the fans' reaction is probably priceless in many ways. Because especially
so I can tell you my reaction in Jersey. So my soft launched November 1st, right? So Jersey is like October 23rd to 25th, right? I'm so oblivious. I don't even realize how much people watch my shit, right? I'm whatever. I'm out there creating what I'm creating, and I'm just oblivious to people actually paying attention to me. Yo, when I walked the convention floor, I had numerous producers like, yo, that Drybone. They knew it by name. They're like, Drybone. They're like, yo, that's dope. They're like, we can't wait to see that shit.
Yeah. Because like I said, it's different, it's unique. As a different, and plus you're starting a type fetish.
Right.
Because it was probably that ends up become a popular fetish after a while.
Well, let's hope.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, because think about it. You're actually being a trendsetter in many ways.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh my God. It's good night. This is why I love my podcast. See, I get so many porn.
And see, the thing is so many people in this industry doing the same shit over and over again. It's like, okay, there's so many times you can walk in and be like, hey, you need me to fix your pipes? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's been done. That's been done. So it's like, I had to really think about something that I was like, what's different yet I can still add my little flair to it. And I've only seen one other person do dry humping. And when I saw it, I was like, And then I started doing my research. There's a lot of it out there, dry humping stuff out there, but no one's like really doing a series with it. You see what I'm saying? It's not like a standalone.
And you putting a spotlight behind it.
Right.
Saying, different. Because like I said, it still ends with a nut. Yeah. So to me, that is the important part, because it's not you just dry humping. They still get to see the titty fuck and the blowjob. So
right.
When you dry hump, that's probably ended up happening. The girl ended up jerking you off anyway.
Correct.
Because she ain't want to. She probably just wanted to jerk off.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And like how most people's dick going to work with a hand job, blow job. That's low pressure. They could just sit down and relax. They could kick their head back and let it flow. But when you fucking, you're thinking about getting the angles in. You're thinking about if she actually is enjoying it. You thinking about the lighting. You got so much shit that you're thinking about that you can't really properly enjoy. Man, I've had this girl recently do some shit to my dick that I never thought I'd even enjoy. She slapped the fuck out of it. And I was kind of like, okay. Do that shit again.
We didn't know we liked. We found out shit we didn't know we liked. Oh, really? I didn't know.
Right. So, and then I'm. This is the first time, because I've always had issues where people are like, oh, well, you don't have enough black girls on your platform, blah, 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 which we can talk about that later. But this is the first time that I've had more people of color on my platform on Drybone than I've ever had on Hektek Desires.
Good, which you know what I think this was so fun. This to me, it's because they ain't got the fuck.
Maybe
because you always hear these girls screaming. Damn, especially girls that the solo content creators. Why don't do boy girl? Because I got to fuck all these dicks and and I always no, you ain't got to fuck a lot of dicks. Just got to fuck the right dicks. Dicks that got cash.
Right.
Gonna help, what have you. But what probably attracted black girls to yours the quickest, that you're the only producer that they don't technically have to fuck. A lot of girls like, one thing I can say, a lot of these girls, they love sucking dick. It's the fucking part they got an issue with. So they get to jerk you off and suck a damn dick. You know what I'm saying? And I get to dry hunch. Period. So, period. It's about to make a lot of people mad. It's the white girls that love to fuck. They the ones that want in all the holes. All the holes. I guarantee if you talk to a white girl, she gonna be like, we can't fuck. You know what I'm saying? Black girl. All you gotta do is blow job and just hunch me in your clothes. I'm in.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this, and black girls, please don't come for me, but white girls are more willing to work with people versus black girls. A white girl will kind of step out of her comfort zone to be like, you know what? I never had a black dick. I've had a lot of girls' first black dicks on camera. A lot of girls in this industry first. And they were like, I think you're cool. Let's fuck. Okay. Now the black girls be like, all right, who you fucked with? What's your following count? How much money you got? What you driving? Where you live? It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, cause the black girls get mad. They get mad when people compare. And which you're gonna bring me to a question in a second. But he told this is not just one producer saying it. No, a lot of us feel this way because I look at it. This don't get it twisted. I had my drama with white women.
Right.
But the most drama, 9 times out of 10, was with white talent. Like if I could say, out of all the black talent, it was more girls that I fell out with because of attitude and everything the fuck else than that did with white girls. Period. And like you said, they are more open. They are more willing to work and to film. You know, period.
So even if you're a white girl's like, yeah, my rates are $1,000, and you be like, well, I don't got that, but I do know 2 other producers that got that. They be like, all right, well, if you hook me up with those 2 shoots, I got you, boo.
Yeah. And shoot. Oh, and guess, and about to really make them mad. Never heard a white girl say. Now, mind you, straight Caucasian. I don't mean that she looks white and she's not. Because I have a female that's Native American that look white as hell who's basically saying she don't do, she rather do paid content trade for the experience that she had, which we're going to talk about that too with some of these producers. But they ain't never heard one say a deposit. Never heard one say deposit. Not one.
Let's be honest. Deposit comes from another entity in the sex work culture.
It comes from escorting. It comes from fucking escorting. We keep it real on my damn podcast. We uncensored, unapologetic, and 100% real. Escorts.
I still need to work though.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, because at the end of the day, no, but girls know what it is. Because actually, the ones that have cheapened the business has been them. Them the ones that been doing. Them the ones that talking about the free. They were the first ones. The reason why? Because they took the same philosophy which they did in escorting. The same reason why pussy went from 100 to 40. You remember them?
But why when you come and want to film with them, it has to be 1,000 now? Like, I know you were selling pussy for $40. Like, why can't I get that $40 deal?
You know what I'm saying? No. Say this to me. She told me the porn scene was 200, right? But she told me her overnight was 500. I said, how is your porn scene is more than your overnight?
More than your pussy, yeah. Damn.
Get the fuck out of here.
Damn.
And when she told me that, even if I considered paying her the 8, which I was never considering her shit, she was gonna get 3 at best. Fuck that. You ain't deserve 5. I don't mean no harm. Right. Because I you know what I'm saying? That because some females, y'all don't deserve to be paid. Because you haven't done any work to be paid for. I can't give you AVN prices and you're doing
right. No. Facts.
I can't pay you porn prices and you're doing sex tapes. No.
Trust me, I've had them say, well, I could sell this to a private collector for that much. Well, boo-boo, hey, I'm not knocking your hustle. I ain't paying that.
You know, we say that because we know you fuckers lie. You couldn't sell that shit to the corner store.
Bro, there's so much cap. There's so much cap in this industry. It's not even funny.
So I'm going to ask you this then.
Okay.
Do you think, okay then, because you said you did shoot with a lot of white girls, now you started to shoot with a lot of black girls. Do you think you catch flack because you shot with a lot of white girls because they thought that that's all you wanted to shoot with? Versus hold up before you speak, versus, I know the truth. It was what was given to me, not what I necessarily was looking for. Go ahead.
Correct, because I used to tell my queens, I'm like, hey, my Nubian princesses, like, I want y'all on my shit, but not when. Okay, so a realistic thing, not when you have 1,000 followers, brand new on the scene, but yet you want 1,000. You want $1 for every follower you have, right? Versus AVN nominated wanted to shoot with me just because she knew I was a good person.
Different levels.
She knew the scene was going to be fire. She knew, she wasn't going to catch no, whatever afterwards. We won't be professional. We're going to leave the scene, whatever. You see what I'm saying? Those are the 2 different lanes. Those are the 2 different situations that I have encountered. The white girl that has more credentials in this industry be like, yo, I've been watching you for a minute. We need to shoot together. Versus someone that I've never met, no one knows, no track record, no credentials, no links, no nothing. Be like, nah, because my cousin Peanut say I can make $1,000, so I'm gonna charge you $1,000. And then I have to be the asshole because then I have to say, well, I've been, nominated for awards. I've been this, I've been that. So what do I necessarily get out of here? Because people don't realize, yeah, a new face is great and all, but a new face is also harder to market. Right? Facts. It's like buying a car that you never seen and just be like, oh, you want me to pay $1,000 for this car? Cool. Here you go. And then when you get to it, it's a fucking lemon.
Yeah. Because see, the thing of it is because I had a girl say this to me, and this is podcast shit.
Yeah.
Period. And then the nerve to send me this a Pornhub screenshot her Pornhub page. Make this clear. This is a teachable moment. I had this conversation with my girl, a girl I interviewed. We talked about this. It seemed like when we talk about some good shit. But back to my story was this. Okay, Shorty told me I had to pay her $280, and then she sent me a screenshot of a.
Okay.
Lady. Now I had a conversation with another lady. I was doing an interview with her. I get what she was saying about females. They want to get paid. This, that, and third. She was playing devil's advocate. I get that. But so females can understand this. If I'm going to pay $280, it has to be, if we ever spend any fucking money in anything that we do to pay somebody to do a service for us, we want it to be a calculated risk. So people can understand what a calculated risk is.
Right.
Fuck that shit to do well. Now, this chick, you had 5 million, let's say, views on Pornhub. Contrast, I got 120 million views on mine. Okay. 2, check. There's more people that goes to Spotify than people that goes to Pornhub. Bigger. Okay. Second, like I said again, if I'm going to pay $280 and the only thing you can show me is your fucking Pornhub, you ain't on no reality show. You ain't being interviewed by nobody the fuck else. You ain't a YouTuber that got at least 3K subscribers. Why the fuck I'm paying you $280 for 15-minute audio?
Oh, so what? Oh, I was confused because I was like $280. I would jump all over that. That's all I need to pay you.
That's podcasting, not porn. If that was porn, I would have paid that. I would have paid. No, come here. 280? What? 280?
Like, matter of fact, I'll pay you $560 and we get 2 seasons up out of you. Like,
what the fuck, baby? You shortchange yourself, boo. I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna pay you $300. Shit, or at least 4 or 5, depending on your cash. No, this podcast. $80 because she talking about some she said she looked at my store, she was like, oh, you need me more than I need you. Really?
Ooh.
Really? Then I told her, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, you in the wrong business then. No, boo, you in the wrong business.
Yeah, because you got to get your shit out. I don't need to get. And see, even for me, right? Like photography wise, like I've had girls come to me and I post little stuff on my story, like on Instagram and stuff, right? Like I might be like, oh, I want to shoot this. Who's interested? And girls be like, oh, me. And I'll be like, all right, cool. Like this is my concept. This is what I'm thinking about. and then they crook their mouth to be like, how much am I getting paid? Which I'm okay with that. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I understand everyone wants money, right?
Yeah.
But when I ask you, have you modeled before, or do you have an active portfolio? And the first thing you said, well, I modeled when I was a kid. Bitch, you 35 years old now with 3 kids. You don't look like you used to look like as a kid.
That part. And that's what I mean. It's like, because I guarantee you, if I asked Shorty, I said, have you been on any other podcast? Have you done any other interview? Have you ever been on TV? You know what I'm saying? No. Guess what?
Same shit.
280, no. 280, no. You would not get 280. No.
For me right now, for a first scene, I could go get 280 right now, pop out a scene. And even for me, if chick's like, oh well, even if she's established, right? Even if she's established model, just model, not porn. If she's established model, and she goes anything over $50 to $75, in my brain, I start equating that to fetish rates.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you mean if I pay $100, this chick might have $100 rate for something simple as popping balloons or whatever the fuck the case may be, right?
Yeah.
But her rates are $100 per hour. I could go ahead and get this chick over here, or I could pay you to sit up here and pose for some stills. I'm gonna go pay this chick over here to pop balloons all goddamn day for $100, because essentially that's gonna make me more money. And another thing, I'm gonna have to throw it out there. Most motherfuckers don't know. Fucking pictures do not make fucking money.
Come back in.
Pictures are fucking archaic. They do not make the person taking the pictures any fucking money. Now, I might have a dude be like, oh, I want a set of photos with this particular girl. All right, well, to me, that's a custom at that point. That's not just me taking pictures.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, because the thing I tell people, pictures are for advertisement. This ain't 2003. This ain't 2003 where girls can make money off a picture set. They want to see videos. I don't understand why they even got an option on any of these sites for you to upload picture sets, because ain't nobody going to buy that shit. And if they did get the membership, they ain't going to go look at the pictures.
Right.
Why I'm gonna go look at the picture set where I can go look at the video?
Right. 100%. So when these girls be like, "Ooh, I know you're gonna," and I hate that the I know you're gonna make money off of me. No, you assume I'm gonna make money off of you.
No, actually, dude, I have scenes now that still haven't sold. And these girls swore it down. They were the baddest in the game. The previous model I was telling her, she still ain't sold a scene to this day. You know what I'm saying? Females don't understand. I'm gonna say this. Drop dead gorgeous don't sell in porn. What sells in porn is sexy and freaky. That would sell. Period. It's not about how good you look. It's how good you look with a dick in your mouth. That's the key. And girls don't get that. That's why IG models, when they try to step into this world, they might make money in the first 6 to 8 months. But after that, they out. That's why I heard this one chick, she did an interview. She said, yeah, I was making 6 figures. I turned down, I stopped doing my OnlyFans because they were sending me money, wanting me to do certain pictures for $5,000. I'm sitting there listening to this damn chick. She was fine as shit. I said, bitch, you're lying. Because if you was making that much money for pictures, your ass would have not stopped doing the OnlyFans. If that dude wanted you to take a picture of you taking a shit on a fucking bull, you would have told him no. But you would continue. They slowed up when they saw that you won't do nothing but posting pictures and you won't do anything else.
Right. Or you playing with your pussy. Ladies, that masturbation shit, solo masturbation, if you have a true fan that's been following you, that shit gets boring. That shit's real boring.
Girls had to go. I've seen girls that did fetish for 3 to 4 years. They actually thought they were gonna last a decade doing that shit. Year 4, they shot for plumper pads. There you go.
And trust me, I've had those girls that no one knew. They shot their plumper pass one time and they feel their rate goes up. No, boo boo.
No, it don't. No. And to be honest with you, even the way, to be honest with you, that rate shit going up shit, that shit kind of dead in this day and age. Because, boo, this is the content era. There's not a lot of ladies, there's not a lot of paid gigs. There's not. No.
And the girls that are getting paid gigs, they are shooting with the same company till the same company don't want to shoot them no more.
Basically. Period. Because girls don't understand bulk rate. That's how they be getting these damn girls. They have them shoot 5 scenes like $1,000 or $1,500. Yeah. And then doing this covering their traveling hotel. And that's it. And shooting for 5, 6 scenes. I don't see them for 2 years. Actually, some of these motherfuckers recycling scenes. They see it in a drop 4 years ago. They're repackaging and dropping.
I'm not gonna lie. I recently recycled some scenes. I'm like, ooh, let me clean this shit up real quick.
Yeah. Well, let me sharpen this up a little bit to make it look brand new.
Right. I've done that. Or you have like you shoot from one angle, but you have another angle that you never released. Oh, let me go ahead and clean this shit up and put it out there real quick.
It's a whole new scene. They didn't even know it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's part of editing. That's the beauty of editing. The advantage of editing. Once again, create a porn star. Period. We actually edit to make the shit look good. Y'all just edit just to put it up.
Bro. These OnlyFans people, bro, they don't do no edit. They don't do shit. Release the whole raw footage straight to. I'm like, yo, you see people walking in the background. Like, what the hell? Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like when I sit here and watch a lot of these. Like I said, when I sit here and watch a lot of these. That's why I said the storytelling, all that has been lost in this era. And but what's funny is the only thing that's being saved right now is that because of the paperwork, it's making these OnlyFans, these content creators now have to step up their game as they would as a porn star would. Now they got to get the paperwork, they got to have the IDs and stuff like that. It's just many of them have not, how can I put this, evolved to where they made this shit look more professional. And I don't care what nobody say. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So even with that, sometimes I offer my services to them. I might say, hey, girl, you need help. Let me help you. All I want to do is content trade.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I can't do that. Okay, well, keep producing shitty shit.
Yeah, because the whole point of it is the key to this business, to make money in this business, is over time. It ain't gonna be year one. It ain't gonna be it's gonna be over time. And your fans gonna want to see you evolve. You know, if you still shooting shit the same way you shot in year one, then trust me, it ain't gonna last long in this business no way.
Right. So I cut them a great deal. Hey, you get my camera skills, you get my knowledge, you get, whatever. You just we gotta shoot this scene together. Oh no, that's too much. Oh, word. Okay.
And now this will get me. I'm sorry, maybe I was wrong. I love having a cameraman. I love that I ain't got to hold the camera. I can use both my hands in the scene. See me, you can see her. It made me feel like I'm important. It made me feel like I'm a star. It gave me euphoria, all that shit. It's like them fuckers don't want that. But they
and the reason being, I'm gonna tell you what I think the reason is, right?
go ahead.
Women now want 100% of the pie.
Mm-hmm.
If they have to take 80%, 75%, 60, 50, they're not happy. They want 100% of that pie. So if they got with a camera person, first of all, let's be honest, most of these girls can't afford a camera person.
Hell no. Hell to the fuck no.
So right. So they ain't gonna pay them with money. So they do try to pay them with pussy off camera. But if a cameraman's really smart, he don't want that. He don't want that shit on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But they don't want to give up that content. They don't want too many people having access to that because they feel they're going to lose money.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, most of the time, my content, bro, I'm sitting on 2 years of hardcore scenes that I have not released yet. If I release them once a week, I can span out for 2 years.
That's nice.
Most of these OnlyFans people, as soon as they leave a place, that shit's uploaded already. They have no bank.
Yeah. Yeah. And plus the other part of that is that damn, I lost my train of thought. Because I know it's late to get my mind together. No, this is why I was going with. This is why I was going with it. Is that what they're not, I think what the OnlyFans people not getting is that it makes you look, if you want, okay, I can put this. If you want good money, you have to give them good quality.
Mm-hmm.
You can pay for the quality that they want.
Mm-hmm.
Girls that are sitting here getting their $3 for the $30 spot, you're basically telling them motherfuckers, my shit ain't worth but $3.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're continuously doing that. When you sitting there and you continuously film with the phone, you're not using lighting, you're not even eventually you need to bump up from a fucking phone to a goddamn camera anyway, but that's another conversation for another day. But the point being is, if you're not bumping up your equipment, you're not sitting here investing in yourself, you're not going to see that money back. You're not going to make the money because, once again, how many motherfuckers doing what you're doing on the amateur level? Everybody.
It's so about progression.
Yeah.
And even like if you look at some of the studios that's okay, I use an urban studio. Strippers in the Hood, XXX, right?
Yeah.
If you see their earlier stuff, you knew their earlier stuff was like real shit. Like that was the realistic of the realistic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Until they could get that money flow in. Now they're getting all the porn stars on this site.
Yeah.
Now we know it's not real. We know it's real fucking, but we know these girls do not schedule a male model, male stripper. We know that. But they work their way up from the amateur side to now where girls know when they go up to the tri-state area, oh, I need to try to get on this site because I'm going to make me a couple hundred.
Yeah.
If you look at facial abuse, you look at their whole setup, right? Their old school setup. You be like, damn, this shit was dungy. Now, if you look at their new shit, it's like pastel colors. It's like, it's nicer. The camera is nicer. The quality's better.
Yeah.
I've even told girls, okay, you charging $3 for this picture. When I could take this picture for you, now you could charge $5 to $10 for this picture.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got me to where I could focus on your pussy, blur out your face, or I could focus on your face and blur out your pussy in one shot.
Mm-hmm.
And you telling me you don't want that symbiote, because let's face it, cameramen could always get a job.
Yeah.
If you know how to work a camera, shooting models, you could shoot landscape, you could shoot cars, you could shoot whatever. Because the same principles apply to each thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you shoot porn, what can you translate that to? You really can't. But if you use that symbiotic relationship, if you get you a good camera person, bro, there's one model. I'm probably, bro. When I see her shit come out, this shit looks cinematic. You hear me? She has a symbiotic relationship with her camera person and her editor.
Yes.
Her shit comes out like glass. Why wouldn't you want that? Shit, you could even say, hey, I want this scene to belong to me, but I shoot a scene for you. That's just yours. So we're not sharing scenes. We're doing one for one. But a lot of women in this game don't understand how true business is worked. They think it's me, I, mine. They don't. They forget that other people need to get paid too.
Yeah, because they don't understand that even though. No, here's the sad part. First of all, none of the girls will pay a dude.
Yo, I had a girl.
Go ahead.
I had a girl try to pay me $25 per hour for camera work. I don't leave my house for less than $100.
Damn. Really
you see, and she was like, and in all honesty, she was like looking at me like, what? That's an issue? I'm like, yeah.
No, sit there and hear the girls that talk about, they say, the paid trade. Boo, you wouldn't pay a male talent for paid trade. Let's say a dude step to that shorty and say, nah, he can say, give me $50.
Yeah.
She looking like stupid. But she'll turn around
like that's too much.
But she'll turn around and ask me talking about some, or we say, well, no, give me a deposit of $50. So I know you're serious. Oh no, I can find dick. I can find dick. We can go find it. You know what I'm saying? But us, they'll come to us. 400, 500 to pay content. You know, cause I sat there and heard you talk about that shit on Space, man. I was sitting, man, made me do a show on it. I said, y'all motherfucking help us.
And then we'll dare you to not pay their rate.
Yeah.
But after I formed the partnerships that I formed in this last year, now I've learned to walk away from foolishness. And what I mean by that is, you know, at one point, just to get my work out there, I'd be like, I'll do it. You know what I mean? Or I'll do it for free or whatever. Now, shit, gas is expensive. Now I'm like, nah, I'm not leaving my house.
Yeah, because my thing of it is, like I said before, is that us as men in this business, we let these women get away with a lot of shit, and we don't call them on this shit. And see, part of it is also, it's not the old heads, it's these new heads. And these new heads, they came in like the new heads back in my day, where we had to talk to producers to learn how to do this business because it was that fucking hard you couldn't get in. You know, period. It wasn't that easy to get your shit on Clips for Sale. They actually wanted that shit a certain quality. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you now, it took me almost 2 to 3 years to become a producer on fucking Rude. Females, it took them a day. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, is these young motherfuckers that's coming in that are not calling these girls on their bullshit. And sit here falling for the bullshit, which making it harder for everybody else.
Well, there's a reason why they can't call the girls on their bullshit, right? Well, we can, but we have to risk not working. Yeah, right. Because we do live in a victimized society, so everyone wants to be the victim. So if I posted. If I talked about the girl who wanted to charge me $25 per hour, right, to film her shit, I'm now being the bully because I'm calling her out on her bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Yet, if I was to do the same thing in reverse, so say she was like, "Yeah, my blowjob rate's $300," And I was like, shit, well, I'm used to a blowjob rate $25 per hour. And she posted that. I'm now the cheap bastard. I'm now the cheap producer, and I'm all this and all that. Don't work with me and
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. And that's condoned. But on the flip side, we can't ridicule these girls, which a lot of them do need it. I mean, even let's even back up or something. Let's not even talk about the girls that are professional that, you know, they might slip up, they might have a bad day. Let's talk about the real life scammers in this industry.
Yes.
We can't even call out the scammers.
Yeah, because the first thing is we narcissistic.
We're mansplaining. We're doing all this other shit.
It's that the third, but at the same token, y'all can get away with calling us out. And then guess what? The girls want to pile on. So yeah, I totally get that. You feel me? And trust me, it's always been that way. But that's why I said, at the same token, it's a way that we can do it, as in motherfuckers don't book her.
Facts, but that's not so. So say you booked a model, she was shitty on your set, right?
Yeah.
But I don't fuck with you. I'ma still book that model just to show you that I can still get the same bitch that you can get.
Yeah. Oh no. It's a difference between how can I put this? If she talking about deposit, now she does that for every fucking producer, right? Every producer say no. You feel me?
Yeah, she out of work.
She out of work. Because you know this for a fact. You can get blackballed in this industry where you can't get no work. So it can't happen. It's when the industry say, okay, you doing too fucking much. You got dudes right now that just got blackballed off the facts of what he did, what they did in Miami. One dude I heard about. He done. His is done because he done got dragged that bad. But the reason why a conscious decision by a group of people in the industry that said, no, we're not dealing with you. It was a conscious decision of the girls in the industry that said they heard about the shit, said, I'm not booking them neither. What happens is on the other end, it has to be the same thing with us. When these girls screaming deposits, when they screaming paid content trade, we're not doing it. Now I can see if he's a brand spanking new dude of the industry trying to holler at a big wig, charge him for his time. Charge him because nigga, you ain't been in front of the camera. But these hoes be trying to throw this paid content to niggas that are established. They got just as big a name, if not bigger name than them.
Well, you also have to look at this too. There's two types of dudes in this industry.
Yeah.
There's the dudes that's about their paper, and then there's the dudes about that pussy. And the dudes about that pussy will do whatever it takes to get that pussy. Versus me, I'm looking at my ROI. So if I know, like, I've done paid girls, and they be like, hey, Heck, let's shoot again. And I'm like, I'll get to you. Because I didn't make my money off the first time.
Yeah. So, man, you know, so we had a good at. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. My bad.
Nah. But the dude about the pussy is going to be like, all right, okay, how much?
I just want that pussy. And he be the man. Hold on. And he be the one they be talking shit about. Man, he walked in with the cell phone. He had no light. You know, and this.
His dick couldn't get hard.
His dick couldn't get hard. He couldn't even nut. He left his in. But you want to jump and take this dude because he wanted to pay your little dumbass deposit. But you had a goddamn established male talent sales producer in front of your face that got cash, that got everything that you need, checks all the goddamn boxes, but because you want to be a greedy ass bitch, and you want to bring your whole game to the porn game. No, I need a deposit. No, you need to pay me for the trade and this. Okay, and that garbage ass scene don't make you no fucking money,
right?
Because that shit ain't gonna make you no fucking money. Because ain't nobody paying for 6 minutes,
right? Facts.
And if they did, you're sucking them. Because I said this before and I meant this. Any male talent with a grain of salt heard that Jimmy Smack made $1 million was pissed. Because you want to know why he made $1 million off of one goddamn 6-minute scene fucking Selena Powell, and that nigga ain't seen that money since.
Oh, wow.
And have we heard from him?
No.
Okay, then. I don't need to say no more. We ain't heard nothing from him because OnlyFans wanted to make it seem the valuation of the porn business.
Oh, it's
keep giving
very, very. It's very bad right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Being a porn star is like being a nigga.
Oh, everyone wants to be one until that siren comes on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I've even had a girl. I've even had a girl be like, even recently, she shot for me, whatever, and she wanted to go to the event that I was going to, and I'm like, oh well, you know, I know the girl told me she was no longer shooting hardcore, right? Yeah. So I was like, well, this is just for porn stars. Well, I am a porn star. Chick shoot one scene does not make you a porn star.
You're a porn star. No.
I'm sorry, it don't.
No, it don't.
That's like calling yourself a model, but you shot as a kid. You 35 years old now. You're not a model no more.
No, you just a regular ass woman. They're trying to get back in the model.
Right.
Right. Because I tell you about, and even if she shot a how you shooting, the way you shooting, what you're shooting is also who you're working with.
Right.
And how you yourself. Because for example, I'll give a girl the mantle of porn star if she's shooting at a high level, even though she might not be shooting with established male talent. She's shooting at a high level, and the shit is of the level of a studio. I'll give you that caveat. But if you're not shooting, but I can't give you the caveat if you shot with established male talent and your shit look like a sex tape. I don't give a fuck. Talent. You still didn't shoot like it was a studio because
you got the TV playing in the background and all that shit.
I can see the kid toys. Your room ain't clean. You ain't even vacuum the floor, but you want to get fucked on the carpet.
Bro, yeah, I've seen it all.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like people gotta understand when we say porn star,
right?
You pursue this as a career, you treat this as a business, and you move as a business.
Right.
For example, if you're a business owner and you're a restaurant owner, you're going to upgrade your equipment as your business grows. You're not gonna keep the same cooking that you had when you first walk in the door.
Facts.
You may not even have the same need. Go ahead.
Like I went from a $400 camera to a $900 camera to a $2,000 camera. Now my next camera gonna be a $6,000 camera.
Yeah. Period. Because the point being is you want to be taken seriously.
Right.
And you can't do it with a cell phone.
No.
I'm sorry, ladies. You can't do it with curling your legs and your knees and playing with a dildo and saying, I'm a solo content creator. Baby, solo content creator has a ceiling and that ceiling is low as fuck.
Yeah. Everyone, I normally tell people if there's three genres. If I hear this, I'm like, oh, you knew. If you do solo content, if you do feet content, or you're a fem or femdom. Oh, you knew. Okay.
That's words. You ain't never did a dom session in your life. You ain't never had a slave, but you a femdom. And don't even know what a femdom is. It's financial domination, you idiots.
Right.
They think femdom means feminine dom. No, that's dame.
Oh, really? I didn't know girls were out here thinking that.
They thinking femdom is I'm a female dom. I had a girl said that. She said they said, yeah, I'm a femdom. I said, no. You're a dame or a femdom. You're not a femdom because femdom means you do financial domination, which means that if you talk your slaves into giving you money. You have paid.
Right.
Okay. Some of these motherfuckers don't even understand the terminology, but quickly use it. You know, period.
Oh.
And then even with, and I keep telling everybody, these are genres where you don't have to worry about fucking and can have longevity.
Yeah.
Hardcore BDSM.
Yeah.
Hardcore bondage.
Yeah.
That's bondage. That means if you're doing some shit where you being like you kidnapped, you being tied up, you playing Superman or Superwoman and this, that, and the third. Period.
Right. Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, because one of my homegirls, she's been in fetish and she don't take no dick. And she's doing well for herself. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, and I forgot one more genre. I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you finish. One more genre. Webcamer.
Oh,
meaning that's all you do. Them those 3 professions that you don't have to fuck a dick. Or fuck somebody in order for your ass to continuously have a career and make money and have a decade. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, she don't take no dick, and she does well for herself. But she has established herself, and that's what the thing is. You have to set up what you want and that's the thing too. Most people don't even know coming into it what they want their brand to be. You can't have me take you seriously if you don't know what you want to be taken seriously on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I think that's where a lot of these chicks, they miss the boat, is that they just jump in it plan. And they don't have a 5-year plan. It's just, I'm in it.
Yep.
That's it. You know, man, I enjoy talking to you. Back, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I told you I love doing interviews.
Beautiful, man. So I got me another male smoke buddy. So it's about to be on. Y'all gonna hear a lot from him in 2022. Tell everybody where they can spend some money on you, bro.
You can go to hektekdesires.com. That's HEKTEK desires.com. And you can go to my new website, Drybone. That's Drybone, BONED.com. And you can follow me on Twitter. Like sometimes I just be on there, kicking the shits or whatever.
Yeah. Most definitely. So with that being said, people, you know how we always end this every day, all day. Life is what? A learning experience. What's the point of experience? You didn't learn anything. Thank you for coming to the lounge, brother.
Yes, absolutely.
No doubt.